Hey, what's up? It's Amelia Mosley here with a BTN News update for Tuesday, the 11th of June. First up,
Ho, 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 it's Christmas time.
well, it's Gamers Christmas time, also known as E3 or the Electronic Entertainment Expo, and it's on right now. 70,000 gamers and industry geeks have flocked to LA for it. It's the biggest event of its kind in the world, and video game companies often use it to preview their newest games and make announcements. Some of the new drops include Microsoft's next-generation Xbox and a streaming service which lets people play console games on their mobiles. Google's new streaming service, Stadia, will be here in November, and budding Jedi Masters can look forward to new Star Wars games, including LEGO Star Wars, which will cover all 9 main movies in the one game. While there were plenty of celebrities around at E3, it was a dog that stole the show. To be precise, actor Jon Bernthal's rescued grey and white pit bull called Bam Bam. It lay on the stage just looking around and chilling out throughout his owner's whole presentation for Ubisoft. I mean, how do you even compete with that? Well, maybe 2 dogs on stage. That'd be nice. Now, if you're a piece of single-use plastic living in Canada right now, we've got some bad news. First of all, how are you listening to this? You're a piece of plastic. And second, Canadian PM Justin Trudeau has just announced the country's going to ban some single-use plastics like straws, bags and cutlery by early 2021. The Canadians aren't the only ones to make this announcement. It follows a similar decision by the UK and the European Parliament recently. Less than 10% of plastic used in Canada gets recycled. The government said that 1 million birds and more than 100,000 sea mammals worldwide are injured or die each year when they mistake plastic for food or they become entangled. And Trudeau says that as a dad, it's hard to explain to his kids why it's still happening. So he says he's doing something about it, and he hopes the ban will reduce plastic waste and help to protect the world's oceans and ocean animals. If PE is your favourite subject at school, then hey, you could be in luck. Some public primary schools in South Australia are thinking about doubling the amount of physical education its students do. Around 30 schools in SA will be trying out the new sport education program later this year. It includes doing exercise between classes, encouraging walking or riding to school, and linking schools to local sports clubs. I'm puffed out just talking about it. So why all the exercise? Well, experts say it can help kids do better at school overall, set them up with healthy habits for life, and of course, make them happier and healthier. But not everyone agrees that we need more PE. Some reckon we should be spending more time on things like English and maths. And speaking of physical activity, it's time for a really important event on the world's sporting calendar. It's the Grand Prix of office chairs. 55 teams of 3 drivers battle it out on the streets of Hanyu in Japan. They go around an oval racetrack, pushing their office chairs with their legs as quickly as possible. Going backwards seems to be the best tactic, although that has its downfalls. And by that, I mean there are quite a few actual falls backwards. The prize at the end of the office chair Grand Prix is 90 kilograms of rice, split 3 ways, of course. Well, it looks like dinners on whoever wins that race. And that's all the news I've got for you today, but don't worry, I'll be back with more tomorrow. Chat to you then.